Yo, yo. Three must-have the weirdest records in my collection. I don't know that these are the weirdest records in my collection, but they're the weirdest records that were out on display. One of them's not even that weird, but y'all might find it weird, given that this is more or less a hip-hop channel. Y'all might find it weird that I like it, but it's more of an interesting kind of like, what is the word? Melt thing, like amalgam of genres. So this is the first one that I'm going to mention what we're listening to. Not super weird, but very ambitious, that's for certain. That's Floating Points, Pharoah Sanders, rest in peace Pharoah Sanders, and the London Symphony Orchestra. This record is called Promises. I don't know if you can tell, but like these are actually cutouts, so it's like really cool. I'm not even gonna show you because it's not part of it. This is what we're listening to. Really interesting, very spiritual jazz record. If you can tell, you'll probably be able to tell by the end of this video. There's like a theme, like a motif that runs through the entirety of the record. It's like 40 minutes. And you just consistently hear this motif keep coming back. And they just like doing a lot of cool, crazy stuff with it. So this was probably my album of the year. The year it came out, I want to say 2021. If not my favorite, top three for sure. Really highly recommend y'all checking this out. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. The first one we'll start with is maybe my favorite of the bunch. Probably the weirdest of the bunch. Melt Banana, Fetch, super amazing artwork. Now that I'm looking at this artwork, I'm realizing that an artwork that I have is very similar to this. Yeah, I really love this. I really love this album. I think it's like noise rock kind of thing, but it's like really weird and super fun. Their vocalist is like really high pitched. I think she like really high pitched screaming how she does it, but it's not like grating, and it's very the music itself is very fun, kind of glitchy, and like I think the first song is called Candy Gun, and I would say that is a perfect descriptor of this record because it sounds like you're just getting shot in the ass with a candy gun. Really, really, really highly recommend this album, even if you're not into rock or kind of like punk or I don't know. I just really highly recommend checking this out. This is probably the album I recommend checking out the most out of all of these. Of course, if you like what you're hearing on this, you should definitely check out the Pharoah Sanders joint because it is gorgeous. It is amazing. But yeah, this is also gorgeous, also amazing. And check out that artwork. Speaking of gorgeous, speaking of amazing, love it. Melt Banana, Fetch. Second one we're gonna get into. I mean, y'all could probably already see this coming. That's D.B. Cooper. Atrocity Exhibition, one of the greatest albums of all time, one of the weirdest albums of all time. You know, I had a tough time listening to this for a long time because Downward Spiral, obviously a Nine Inch Nails homage, which that Nine Inch Nails album, when I would listen to that when I was a kid, I would like not get it, and I was like, bro, this is too like for me, you know. But this album is really amazing. This artwork is really crazy. So apt. Really nice artwork. Really appropriate artwork for this album. Really crazy album. Ain't It Funny is like, what the... Y'all should watch that music video. If I have any recommendation to you from this, man, I'm going to have a lot of if I have any recommendations because everything here is amazing. Obviously, I really want y'all to listen to Melt Banana, Fetch. Fetch by Melt Banana, in case that wasn't clear. But y'all should definitely watch the Ain't It Funny music video because it's one of the greatest music videos of all time. I believe it was directed by Jonah Hill as well. Shouts to Jonah Hill. But yeah, this album is insane. I don't really want to spoil much of it to you. It's hard to spoil to you because you know, if you have kept up with Danny Brown at all, you know a little bit about kind of the lifestyle that he leads, or at least has portrayed in his music. He's very introspective. He's very extrospective too. It's like really interesting how he writes, and it's really interesting how he just shares his soul and bears his soul, not just in his lyrics or his delivery, which of course his delivery is amazing, but really in the music. And this is the one where it really all comes together, because I would say like Triple X was very, very like, let's talk, let me talk to y'all. And then Old was very much like, I'm gonna talk a little less and we're gonna let the music speak a little more. And this is the one where it really comes together with everything. So super amazing, really amazing album. Atrocity Exhibition, Danny Brown, check it out, man. And then the last one, this is the least weird, as I was saying. This is called Agnes Day by The Secret. Hardcore band, kind of like kind of crusty, kind of like black metal-y, like is Black in the Crust a thing? Is that something they be saying? I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think I got this when it came out because the artwork was really crazy. And I really like the first song, but the thing that I really like about this is like the black metal part of it is kind of like a that's like over the top of everything on here. It's like a cloud hanging over the music, and the music itself is like brutal-ish. Super amazing. Y'all should check out the first song. If y'all like the first song, check out the rest of the album. If you don't like the first song, this shit ain't gonna be for you. But that first song is incredible, bro. It is incredible. And this album, also quite incredible. I want to say Kurt Ballou produced this. So, you know, producer extraordinaire. If that name means anything to you, then yeah, check this out. But yeah, I wouldn't call this super weird per se. But yeah, I might find it weird that I have it. But I really like this record. I really, really like this record. I am not a big fan of black metal. I'm not the biggest fan, rather, of black metal, but I like it when they use it in kind of like, because I used to be a hardcore kid, like for real. I was just listening to like, It's Just Converge and Wu-Tang Clan. That's like all I was listening to when I was a teenager. So it's kind of like, I would like when they would blend those outside elements into, yeah, hardcore, metalcore. I would probably classify this as a hardcore. You might classify it as metalcore. But yeah, great album. And that's all I got, man. 3 records. Let me know in the comments if you got some weird records. I'd like to know what weird records you have. I think I have weirder records probably in the stash. In the cute little bird outside. My fault. I probably got weirder records in the cut, yeah. But from the ones that are like on display / I be playing here and there. Yeah, these are the ones that I just wanted to show off real quick, man. This Melt Banana is probably one of the records I played the most on my record player. And yeah, check all of them out. I really highly recommend checking all of them out because they're really all amazing. And they are weird. Sometimes you're just in the mood for some weird stuff, you know? So check it out, man. And let me know what y'all got in the comments because I'd love to know what other weird records I could add to the collection. You know, shout out to Mike Oldfeld because I just remember that. I have that record in my collection too, Tubular Bells. I remember catching that at the record store being like, what? It was like $2. I saw it in like the $2 bin. I'd never expected to see that record there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this. So yeah. I'm trying to think of what other weird stuff I got. Fuck Buttons. I got like a 7-inch Brain Freeze 7-inch from them. That's dope. Fuck Buttons is dope if you're into that type of if you're into electronic music. They're very trippy, you know. What else I got? What other weird stuff do I got? I don't know. I guess you have to wait for another video. Thank you for watching. Holla at me in the comments. Let me know 3 records you got that's weird and out there and weird, because I want to know and I want to get them.